All right, what's up? Let's get this going, guys. What's up? It's Love and Liberty here, live in Boulder. Super exciting news out of nowhere this morning. Juju is about to commit on the Pat McAfee show, which just started. I've got my TV monitor right here. I've got the closed captions on. Right now he's saying this show is gigantic. But anyway, let me know what you guys are thinking. I figured we should go ahead and go live because this is going to be a moment for the next 3 years, no matter what. You know what I'm saying? Like, no matter what is about to happen, it's got big implications for the next 3 years of Colorado football. Did we find our guy? Are we locking him in today? Is this the future? Is he bringing Carday with him? What about Michael Carroll? Will this influence Michael Carroll's decision? I want to know what you guys think in the chat. Let's get the conversation going. Hit the like buttons when you come in the door so the algorithm knows what's going on. I'm looking to the side here, guys, to watch Pat McAfee. I've got him playing on my monitor to the side. The announcement, I think, is supposed to be in about 9 minutes. So drop your predictions in the chat. I think we all expect to know where he's going, but hey, you never know in college football. You never know with these young men. But it seems pretty clear. And this is going to be exciting if it happens. I look forward to everything that follows this if Juju makes it official with Boulder. You know, we got the classic CU restaurant on the hill called The Sink, who made the Juju burger when he came out here. And I don't think they've taken it off the menu since. So I don't know if they knew something we didn't, although, you know, it seems like we all know. Let's go, Corleone. What's up, man? What's up? Let's go, Buffs. It's a good day. We got to document this for the future because imagine the highlights that this young man is going to put up over the next 3 years. It's gonna be exciting to see. I'm not even, I'm gonna say it. You know, Travis Hunter mentioned, what'd he say, $40 million? $40 million to stay? I think we could raise that, Boulder. I think we should get to see Travis play with Juju. But even if not, who we got staying next year coming up? We got Quanell Farrakhan X. Help me with his name, y'all. Quanell Farrakhan, y'all know who I'm talking about. We got Draylon, is going to be a seasoned sophomore. Okay, we got Pat McAfee saying 7 minutes. He's got a graphic up of Juju, ESPN #2 player in the class, showing highlights. Juju flips it to his halfback. Halfback throws it back to the quarterback. Streak down the sideline for a touchdown. Here's Juju scrambling in the red zone for a touchdown, showing some nice elusiveness and quickness. Man, what a day. So yeah, McAfee showing Juju highlights. He's stoking it up. And the announcement is coming in 6 minutes. In 6 minutes, I'll turn up the volume a little bit and see what's going on. What's up, Decepticon? What's up? Good to see you. Salute. Patrick Williams, what's up? So he's not gonna do the Jordan Seaton and mess with us a little bit. Is he just gonna come right out and say what it is? You think Juju's going to play any of the games that some of the other guys like Cormani, not that Jordan Seaton played any games, but he definitely left it up to, did he put on, I feel like Seaton put on, maybe I'm thinking of Cormani. I feel like Seaton put on a different hat and then he put on his Buffs hat, but he might have just slow played it and then what's in the bag seat, reached in, pulled out the Buffs hat. I might be getting those two confused, but I guarantee you this. I was not watching either one of those with the level of attention that I am today here with Juju and Juju's announcement coming. This is going to be remembered. This is going to be important. This is going to be the next 3 years of Buffs football. Thank you, Wazira. Oh, yeah, Shirley's in the building. Shirley, you're everywhere. How are you so omnipresent, Shirley? I love it. I love it. Man, what a day. I was getting ready to go down to Arrowhead. Like, that's what my day consists of. Getting everything ready for the road trip. I'm going to leave tonight to break up the drive so it's not, too stressful. Drive 3-4 hours tonight, the other 5 or 6 hours tomorrow. Get there early evening, chill out, wake up early on Saturday, get to the tailgate, figure out a live stream situation for you guys. But then I saw Hayes Fawcett on Twitter. I got a little bzzz in my pocket when I was walking my doggy. And today? What? Amazing. Amazing. Unexpected. I don't know why today, November 21st, is the day, but let's go. Decepticon says, only Coach Prime big recruits announce on big media shows. That's right. And if you're one of the best high school players out there and you want to play for the best, it's a message, it's a statement. All the other legacy programs are feeling this. They're hate watching it. They know what's about to happen. For them, it's like watching a slow-moving car wreck. For us, it's like little kids waking up their parents for Christmas. Like, come on, we've been waiting. Just let us unwrap it already. We know what we got. We know what's under that tree. We already peeked in the wrapper and taped it back. And the other programs, heart goes out to you guys a little bit. Not really, but this is still the beginning of the Coach Prime movement if he wants it to be. If Coach Prime wants to become the new GOAT of head coaching and he wants Colorado to be where the dynasty happens, this is, of course Shedeur was the beginning. And of course, without Shedeur, this wouldn't happen. That's why Coach Prime got into coaching. And I'm still keeping an eye on McAfee. We've got 3 minutes until the announcement. But because of Shedeur being the guy that he is, the player he is, the son that he is, following Coach Prime's tutelage and teaching and coaching to the level of success that he's at now. And that a lot of us, when he was at Jackson State, I didn't know how to watch those games. I was interested in Coach Prime. I kept up with his wins and losses, but I wasn't really on YouTube. I didn't have the behind the scenes with Well Off. And then, finding out he was coming to Boulder, my childhood hero. I've been here for 15 years. Then I just started looking up everything I could. That's when I found Bucky and Well Off and tapped into this community with you guys before, season 1, and just saw the vision. What does Bucky say? Boys thought I was tripping, saw the vision. I ain't even care. Took a while, made it there. Now the other teams stop and stare. You already know. Corleone, the offer letter is so fire too. If you guys haven't seen the offer letter Corleone is talking about, definitely go check that out. It's CU's version of Louis. I think it's even Louis branded. I don't know how they worked that out, but pretty sure it's got the Louis V emblems, or they just mimicked it with the CU logo and like a raised, embossed. It's beautiful. I mean, I can't imagine, because, your boy played high school football up to junior year and playing wide receiver and quarterback in Middle Tennessee. And I stopped growing at this size in junior year, guys. I've been this size since I was a junior in high school. And it was like, okay, I gotta shift to soccer, because I was not a Hunter Renfro. Okay, much respect out there to the Hunter Renfros that are able to do it, but I cannot imagine, because I loved football. I wanted to keep playing. I just was good. I was gonna get broken, So it was like health decision, but imagining these young men getting those offer letters and thinking about, I just hope they understand the gravity of playing for Coach Prime, Coach Sapp, Coach Shermer, now Coach Livingston. I mean, he came in as an unknown without a Wikipedia page. Coach Livingston did not even have a Wikipedia page when he showed up. But that shows Prime's football IQ. None of these experts knew who Robert Livingston was. They were like, oh, look at this mistake Prime is making. And look at Livingston now. We just got to hold on to him. All right, chat. What's up? This is exciting, y'all. I'm going a mile a minute. Hey, it's 10:10. Let's see. I think McAfee.
This morning, in the past 24 hours, has been awesome. I didn't know it was possible to do the shit that this kid has done.
Okay, he's hyping Juju up. He's showing replays. It's a slow build. We'll make sure to get into the chat, but we're also going to catch. Let me actually even record my screen over here. We'll catch this right when it happens. Still highlights of Juju. Pat's looking real animated, you know, talking to the camera. He's amped up about it.
Absolute stud. The future of football.
The future of football.
Juju Lewis.
All right, he's joined the stream, y'all. He's on the stream. Juju in the building.
Sweet. Obviously, that was another thing we learned about you over the last 24 hours. All your photos look sweet.
All right, y'all, bear with me. I'm just gonna.
Since 8th grade, something like that.
It's like 2 years ago. Got it. Okay.
He's giving him the softball warm-up questions.
Reclassified as a 2025 senior as opposed to a 2026 senior.
I like that they have in the marquee that he's a 5-star recruit, not a 4-star. He's a 5-star. We know. We already know. We know what's up with all the politics. We'll talk about that later.
Yeah, I mean, probably I was like 10. Probably I was 10. I mean, I was out there throwing seams and reading cover 3 and all that freaky stuff back then. So
All that freaky stuff. Pause. Let's go, man. Let's see. Okay, he's wearing a gray sweatshirt, light gray, same color that I'm wearing. Nike zip-up hoodie. Definitely would match any CU colors. I mean, it can't be anybody else, right? If it's anybody else, we got played. And that will make this video something different, but I think we know how this is going. It's unwrapping the present. It's making it official. We know what's under the tree. Let us unwrap it. Let's get this going. Let's get the Juju merch going. All right, still slow playing it.
We'll be playing football.
Oh, here we go. Here we go.
Next year, brother.
I will be continuing my athletic and academic career at
Here we go.
the University of Colorado.
Yeah, it's official, y'all. Boulder in the building. Let's go. All right, that's what we wanted.
Congratulations.
Wow. It is official. The future in Boulder is bright. Juju. The future of Boulder is Juju Lewis. All right, Carday. Let me not get ahead of myself. Let's soak this in and celebrate. He's got the really cool beige CU beanie on, appropriate for the chilly weather we got here. And they're showing the pictures of Shador handing him the keys. I mean, y'all know when that picture dropped. We knew what was going on. We knew what was going on. Dub Will, no better place to get this news with love and liberty. Oorah! Sorry, y'all. That's some Marine come out of me. But if you know, you know. And celebrating Juju is definitely an oorah worthy moment for me. Yeah, let's go. Hey, we don't have to worry about that anymore, Surge Gamer. You know, it's never locked in until it's locked in, but now it's locked in. I mean, it's never locked in until he takes that snap. Let's not get it twisted, but this is what we needed to happen. This is him. This is what we saw coming. This is what USC knew this was coming. I think everybody knew this was coming. But for whatever reason, today was the day that it's formalized, and we wanted to document it for the next 3 years, because as long as Prime's here, Love and Liberty's here. And we're in Boulder. You guys know how we get down at the live events. You guys know how we cover every live event that the Buffs do, that they announce, the pop-ups. You know, we're trying to get to all the away games. Definitely going to be at Arrowhead. Definitely going to be at the Oklahoma State game. Already got my Big 12 championship tickets. I made a post about that. So we will be here to cover whatever we can, and that includes monumental announcements like Juju Lewis has committed to the Colorado Buffaloes to take over the reins from Shedeur Sanders and play for the GOAT, Coach Prime, with QBU, wide receiver U, DBU, NFL U. Boulder's a place to be if you are a 5-star athlete, y'all. Spread the word. Juju's coming. Decepticon, love the style of your content. It's different from everyone else, and that's a good thing. Thank you, Decepticon. I see you in the chats everywhere. You probably see me too. So I'm a consumer of all the other channels. I love and support all the other Buffs channels. I don't got to run them all down for you guys. You already know. And I try to get in where I fit in. I try to get my perspective and my angle because I know it's a lot of Buffs content. But what I also know is that if I can't get enough Buffs content, that there's a lot of other people out there who can't get enough Buffs content. And when I have a chance to do things like go to the Shedeur Nike interview, go to the Travis Hunter pop-up interview, go to the Big Noon, stuff on game day, get all the Buff walks live for you guys, start doing the on-field warm-ups like we did the Utah game. Stuff like that is stuff that I would want to see. But it's really all about sharing whatever value I could bring to the community from being here in Boulder, from being somebody who keeps up with everything I can about Coach Prime, the Sanders family, Colorado football, because you guys know, to me, this is a moment in history. So it's being a little bit older and knowing that these kind of moments don't come around every year, every decade, only a few times in a lifetime. And so if you have a chance to build a community in one of those moments and be a part of it and bring any value, that's what we're here to do. And as far as it being a community, that's just to say whatever I can do that you guys want to see that I can do from Boulder or traveling to these games or whatever opportunities present themselves in the future, we're committed. Like Juju, we're committed. We here. Where's my We Here shirt at? Oh, it's upstairs. Okay. But you already know. You already know. That's what I usually wear. We here. We ain't coming no more. We got to see. Coach Prime says we're still coming, so pause. But we here. 202 Degree, we getting him, and then Carday and Julian Lewis, other partner, Dorian, the decommit from Alabama, and the rest, Michael Carroll. Y'all, I got a picture with Michael Carroll in the team store. Check it out. It's on the profile if you haven't seen it. He's huge. When I saw him, I was like, this guy's bigger than Jordan Seaton. And I had to go home and look it up. I mean, I was standing right next to him, and Jordan Seaton wasn't in there, but I've been around Jordan Seaton too. And I was like, he's a lot bigger than Jordan Seaton. He's 35 pounds bigger than Seaton, y'all. 2 inches taller, 35 pounds bigger. Yeah, Juju's going to bring a flood, 202 Degree. That's why this is so important. That's why we're documenting this as a moment of history for the next 3 years, so we can look back and pull this up as a receipt and say, whatever you already know, we don't even know what the experts are saying yet. They're going to downplay Julian. If something happens next year and he gets off to a slow start, this or that, they're going to doubt. This is about having receipts saying, we know that this moment right here is the moment that Coach Prime the roots got a little deeper. The roots got stronger. Everything got more meaningful. Because, excuse me, I'm sorry. Everybody, how's Julian, and you guys know Juju's dad. If you're tapped into the news, if you guys are watching, how's Julian gonna commit to Coach Prime if Coach Prime is going to the NFL? I mean, that's a lot of what this statement says. And I'm not gonna. I saw Coach Prime. We still here? Technical difficulties, guys. I'm not sure if the camera's working or. Let's go. Might have to reboot this camera. Let me reboot the camera, y'all. Man, we just can't have a technical difficulty-free event here. Man, oh man. We still here, y'all. I don't know what the camera says that it's on, the computer says it's not. I'm gonna do my best to correct it here, but good grief, y'all. What a moment. What a moment for Juju to commit, for Colorado, for Buffs Nation, for the haters who think that Coach Prime is leaving. It's a good time to be a Buff today. Man, did we just get this back working, y'all? Hopefully y'all can see this. Hopefully we're back. Man, DJI Osmo 3. You're supposed to be the quality camera. I've been using my iPhone before this and not having any issues. We got a camera that's supposed to be a good camera. Y'all know how it goes. But hey, what's important is Juju is a Buff, y'all. And he's bringing the noise. He's bringing the recruits. Yes, sir. Miss Dawn says, "Sco Buffs, Sco Buffs." Dalby, Mezier, how did you know about this? Do you know who Hayes Fawcett is on Twitter? HAYESFAWCETT. He's the most tapped in to recruiting that I know. And I have my notifications set for Hayes Fawcett. I got a little buzz this morning while I was walking my dog. Pulled out my phone, saw that it was him, knew that he's probably tweeting about some recruiting news, opened it. It was like Juju's committing today on the Pat McAfee show at 10:10. So thank you very much, Dalby. If I'm mispronouncing that, let me know. Mr. Mezier, really appreciate you guys tuning in. Eric B, good to see you. Sco Buffs. Let's go, baby. Let's go. This is awesome. Now let the floodgates begin with the recruits, says Patrick Williams. Yes. Man, can you imagine the other legacy programs? Not just their fans, not just the coaches, but their players, their commits. You know, like, it's, they got to see what's coming. They got to see what's coming over here in Boulder. And as excited as we are, they got to be nervous. What it means for their ability to recruit. I mean, you see two of the top dogs like Julian Lewis and Carday decommit and then go to Colorado. And you got, if you're another program, you got to start figuring out, how do we answer this? If we're going to stay relevant, how are we going to compete with Coach Prime, a GOAT Hall of Famer with unmatched charisma? If you take the athleticism and the athletics career away from Coach Prime and you just put him on ESPN, he's the most watchable person on ESPN. Take away everything this man has done in football and he's got more charisma. He understands the young kids as a human being, And a lot of that is due to his football career, but it's also due to the fact that he's a man who listens, he's thoughtful, his heart is in the right place, he has a North Star, he's always striving for something bigger. And people want to downplay that or discount that, but that's the core value underneath all the success. Everything you see with Coach Prime comes back to that simple core value that he never stops striving to do his best, whatever he does. If it's broadcasting a game, if it's having a conversation with a stranger, if it's recruiting, if it's calling a game, if it's playing, if it's raising his kids, he's going to give you his best. And that's what we're here to celebrate, is people like that. But specifically Coach Prime, because he embodies love and liberty. He's full of love and he has his liberty because he's always lived from a place of love. And that doesn't mean being soft. Coach Prime is not soft. Your boy ain't soft. Love is, it ain't squishy and soft and warm all the time. Sometimes it's BTA. You know, the way he raises Shiloh and Shador, he told Shiloh he played like hot garbage when he came back from that injury, but it was from a place of love. It wasn't that love like, let me coddle Shiloh and tell him everything's okay when he played bad. It's, I love you enough to tell you the truth, son, and I know what you're capable of, so I love you enough to help you get to that potential. That's what we're here to celebrate. Red Lips and Cigar Sticks, that's a cool name. Exciting news, all the best. Just watch on Pat's show. I appreciate all your work. Thank you very much, Red Lips. Good to see you. Big-ish. Live commitment. Let's go. Yep, he's coming. Juju is on the way. Decepticon says if they get all those guys, see you winning the Natty in 2 years. I hear you. I haven't given up on this year. I know you'll say I'm crazy. I haven't given up on this year. I love when Dukes the Scoop points out that Shador would be the best quarterback in the SEC if he was playing. Travis could play for any SEC team, both sides of the ball. And, you know, you see how we handled Utah's defense that was healthy. Playing bad. We didn't play good against Utah, and we throttled those young men. I haven't given up on this year, but, I mean, the odds of CU winning a Natty in the next 3 years, including this season, just went through the roof. Vegas has got their algorithms hard at work today, y'all. All right, this I think was a while ago. Hopefully we fixed this. I don't think it's frozen anymore. Camera went down, had to reboot it. The nice camera. We got a better camera, the DJI Osmo Pocket 3. I've been using my iPhone for this, and the DJI froze up. It said it was working, but it froze up, so. Okay, yeah. All right, camera back. I'm a little behind on the comments. Wazira really crying. I'm stoked for CU Coach Prime in the future. That's awesome. I'm not quite to the crying point, but, you know, my heart is full up. I'm proud of Coach Prime. I'm proud of Julian Lewis. I'm proud of Julian Lewis's dad for getting his son to this point and for having the vision, in my opinion, and clarity to realize that there's no choice but Coach Prime. If you have your pick of the schools like Julian Lewis, Michael Carroll, who's the Alabama recruit we were also talking about? I forgot his name. So many names going through my head, and I'm excited, spur of the moment. But what a day, guys. And we're here to document it. Pat's already moved on. It was a real quick. He didn't mess with us. He didn't try to overhype it or do any kind of theatrics. He pulled that CU beanie out of the bag and he put it on. I love it. Just let's get down to business. Let's go. You already know what it is. You guys already know that I'm coming. I don't know why it had to be today, but today's the day it was official. And VHF thinks Car Day is next. And then the IMG kids. One of those IMG kids, again, Michael Carroll, 35 pounds bigger than Jordan Seaton. One of the biggest dudes I've ever stood next to. Yeah. I'm thinking about seeing like LeBron play the Nuggets. But, you know, I've never been on the floor, been like enough to, you know, get a feeling of that's a massive person, but just being next to somebody, man. Michael Carroll's a giant. Athletic giant too. Just, it's going to happen for Boulder, y'all. It's a good day. And now we go on to resume getting ready to go down to Arrowhead and cover the Kansas CU game. We're going to head out this evening, drive a few hours to break up the drive 5 or 6 hours tomorrow. Probably drop you guys some little shorts or something along the way if anything significant happens in the news or on the way down there. Then Saturday morning, we will hit the tailgate scene as early as the parking lots open and find some good content to live stream for you guys. I'm going to feel out the vibes for the on-field warm-ups like we do in Boulder. In Boulder, I think Coach Prime is kind of, because it's technically illegal to do or not illegal, but against the rules to live stream the on-field warm-ups and stuff at CU games. But I think Coach Prime has just given these guys a directive like, hey, all publicity is good publicity. Let all these guys shoot. Let them share the social media. Let them help blow it up. And so at Boulder, they don't mess with you unless you're trying to live stream the game. I'll see what the vibes are like in Arrowhead. I feel like Arrowhead, since it's not a Chiefs game, might be a little more lax than their rules on the website initially led me to believe. I just thought about it a little more and was thinking, you know, if I see other people doing it, then I'll know that they're not going to throw me out of the game. That's what I don't want, because on their rules, it says if we catch you filming anything live, we can confiscate your phone and send you out the building and tell you to have a nice day. And we definitely don't want that, especially because it would be before the game started. So how far is Arrowhead Stadium from Boulder? VHF asks. It is about 9.5 hours, 9.5, 10 hours. So yeah, we'll drive 3 or 4 tonight, 5 or 6 tomorrow. Get there early evening Friday night. Get the lay of the land, so to speak. Find some good Kansas City barbecue. If you guys know any good Kansas City barbecue joints near Arrowhead that I need to hit up, definitely drop those in the comments. Barbecue Friday night. Then wake up as early as the parking lots open. I think they open at 10:30 a.m. Saturday. And then explore the tailgate scene. Try to find where the Buffs come into the stadium so we can get them getting off the bus like we do in Boulder. That's always a good time. Then when the players go in the stadium, we'll go in the stadium and start checking out the warm-ups. All right. Yep, Buffs got him. Buffs got him, Shirley. Juju's coming to Boulder. He's going to be a Buff. And hopefully he's bringing Carday with him. Hopefully he's bringing Michael Carroll. We know we got Quanell Farrakhan coming next year. We got Draylon going to be a seasoned sophomore. Who else will still be here? I know LeJonte, Jimmy. I think LeJonte, Jimmy, Will, all leaving. Travis said he'd come for 40 mil. Boulder, let's go. Raise the money, Boulder. What's up? 40 mil for Travis to play another year. You know the marketing is worth more than that. Boulder with Juju would be crazy. I mean, Boulder with Juju and Travis would be crazy. All right, man. What a good day. It is official, Love and Faith. Woo, woo. It's true. Juju is a Buff. He pulled out the beige beanie, no pomp, no circumstance, straight down to business, and let us know that he's coming. And now it's just, now we observe the recruiting atmosphere to see how the shock waves that it sends, the ripples that it sends. Oh man, you guys already know hate videos and code talking and all that type stuff is about to, there's going to be a reaction. There's going to be a negative reaction to this. As much as there's going to be a positive reaction, there's going to be a negative reaction because Coach Prime is hitting these legacy programs in their pocketbooks. Coach Prime, as loving, as nice, as kind, wonderful as a human being he is, part of him being a winner and a champion and a GOAT and a dog himself is that he, by nature of what he's doing for CU, he's beating on these legacy programs. He's taking money out of their pockets, and it's nothing personal. You know, sometimes it is personal, like Jay Norvell. Sometimes it is personal, but this is nothing personal. This is just Coach Prime said, you think I'm not going to win in Boulder? If he wants to, y'all, it could be nastier than Alabama ever hoped to be. Because think about how Alabama became Alabama. Not because of Tuscaloosa. No. Because of Saban. Because of the magnetism of winning. Because good follows good. Because of trends. Because of momentum. But Saban kept it winning until he was done. And with the gravity of Coach Sanders, this move with Juju, I mean, Cormani didn't quite work out. I still believe Cormani is going to have a bright future as soon as he gets this muscle up to the level of these muscles. When Cormani is as strong here as he is here, which he will be, everybody's on different timing for this muscle. And I don't think Coach Prime was wrong. I think he just saw Cormani early and he thought that he could be the difference maker. I think Coach Prime thought, and again, all love and respect to Cormani. I want, just like Coach Prime, nothing but a great future for him. But you saw it with Cormani, you saw it with Travis, you saw it with Seton, now you see it with Juju. Now it's undeniable. It was already undeniable. But these legacy programs are going to be in a tizzy. Their feelings are going to be hurt. Their pocketbooks are going to be hurt. Look for other players to decommit from other programs. If a tidal wave happens, y'all, if this becomes 15, 20 marquee players coming to Boulder, it won't even be fair. That's what these other programs are really worried about. They're worried about Coach Prime because if Alabama can do what we just described, if you put Coach Prime as the figurehead of a program that's winning that much in a city like Boulder, because again, nobody was going to Alabama to live in Tuscaloosa. I'm sorry. If you're from Tuscaloosa, I grew up in Middle Tennessee. Same thing. I love it. It's beautiful. Nothing wrong with it. Nothing wrong with Tuscaloosa, but that's not why recruits were going to Alabama. Some recruits pick Boulder because of it's just, I'm not going to hype up Boulder right now. You guys already know, but I'm just saying it's not about the city. It's not about Boulder. It's not about Tuscaloosa. It was about Saban because Saban knew how to make these young men win and get them to the NFL. And they're like, okay, you got a proven track record. Even though you weren't a GOAT player, Nick Saban, we see what you're doing for the guys that came before us. You're getting them where they want to go. So we will follow. We will come. Not only is Coach Prime doing that, he was a GOAT player his whole life. Everywhere he went, he understands these young men like nobody else does. And so you give him the type of winning and momentum that I'm talking about is what brought players to Saban. How do you compete with that? It's really not fair. You're going to have to get gold jacket coaches. You're going to have to figure something new out, good old boys club. And I'm so happy. You got to be lazy and so terrible at your job for so long. And now Coach Prime has changed that and you don't like it. And I'm here for it. We're here for it because he deserves to win. He never stopped working. He never stopped striving to innovate and dominate. You guys got comfortable and he caught you sleeping. He went by you at 1,000 miles an hour. That's what happened. So you guys are going to have to figure something out. You guys are going to have to tell young men why they should come and play for Kirby Smart. Why they want to come play for Kirby and they can play for Dion. Look at this guy. Look at this. What is this? Bro, you just okay, you want to look. You want to talk about Juju coming to see you? Pork chop, how you feel about Juju coming to see you? He's pretty happy, y'all. That's all I can say. He's over the moon. Pork chop, Juju's coming. He's going to bring Carde. We going to the Natty. When? This year or when? When are we going to the Natty? Y'all post in the comments how long it's going to take Coach Prime to get to a Natty. Is it this year? Is it next year? 2 years? Earlier we had 2 years from Decepticon. But anyway, guys, Air Teeth in the building. Good to see you, Air Teeth. FAU considering Ray Lewis. Oh my goodness. See, that's forward thinking. That's what I'm talking about. Respect to FAU for seeing what the future is going to be. And instead of just attacking Dion and crying about it and whining about it, that we don't have a GOAT, hey, maybe we should just go out and talk to the GOATs and see who wants to coach. See who wants to do what Prime did. Because he ain't the only Hall of Famer, as Ray Lewis is showing us. He ain't the only Hall of Famer who would make an amazing coach, who's qualified to coach. This boy's trying to play football with me right now. Pretty Mimi says hello to Pork Chop. Oh yeah, like you need any more attention, bro. You couldn't be out of the attention for an hour while I made a video about Julian coming to Boulder. Or are you just this excited too? Nah, he loves when I watch the games here. He hates when it's a home game and we go to the game, because then he has to stay here. So he's got a love-hate relationship. When it's an away game and Daddy's screaming at the TV and jumping up and down and yelling, which we only did one watch party because our channel's new. But if there are any away games that we can't make it to physically, we'll do a watch party and you guys can see me and Pork Chop go crazy. It might be a little much, but hey, you know, it's what it is when a former Marine watches his childhood icon dominate, baby. I get a little pumped about it. I love to see it. Love to see good men win. Coach Prime, Coach Shermer, Coach Sapp, Coach Livingston, Coach D-Lou, Coach Mo, Coach Flea, Coach J. Feel. And I feel bad for any of the names I'm forgetting. And then all the players, man, they're good kids. They're good young men. They're very confident, but they don't disrespect other people. They just respect themselves. They big up themselves. If they fail, they take accountability. They look a camera or an interviewer in the eye and say what they did and what they're going to do differently next time. But that's why they rarely fail. They're not looking to blame other people. They're not looking to play any kind of victim. They're just looking to go out and dominate for their coach. And if you're a coach and you're trying to get every ounce of potential out of a young man, like I heard Dion Jr. talking about Coach Prime doing with Anquin Barnes, and you can see it. You see, I don't know, at least for me. So in the Buff Walk, when Anquin Barnes wasn't playing as much and he came from Alabama, he always seemed kind of aloof, kind of detached, kind of like in his own head. But now he's like smiling at everybody, making eye contact. He's got his chin held high, his head held high. And Coach Prime, that was already inside him. Coach Prime knows how to, he's like an artist. He like takes off the rough edges and pulls out the essence. And the young men like Jordan Seaton, Anquin Barnes, Quincy Wiggins, same way. Quincy Wiggins, LSU transfer, hasn't played much, recently started getting in the games because he's stuck with it. Because although they came from Alabama and LSU and they got here and they expected to be the guy, y'all know how Coach Prime is. Coach Prime is not impressed because he's a Hall of Famer. And so if you're not playing for somebody who's done it, that's probably why, and I would have to interview Anquin Barnes or Quincy Wiggins to find this out, but my hypothesis is, my feeling, what I would ask them is, was it hard for those coaches at LSU or Alabama who hadn't played at the level of Coach Prime to motivate you because you just don't take them as seriously? When they say try harder, you're like, you haven't done this. What are you talking about? You haven't played D-line for Alabama. Coach, with all due respect, you might have watched a lot of tape and been in a lot of these games, but you haven't done it in your body. Well, Sanders and Sapp have. Ray Lewis has. And so when they tell somebody they need to try harder, they know that that's real. All right, y'all. It's been a great morning. I'm going to go on and keep getting ready for the road trip down to Arrowhead. Probably check in with you guys along the way. If there's any news that breaks or drops, we'll definitely post about it. I'm a little distracted because Pork Chop is saying, it's time to go out again, Dad. So that's what we're going to do. All right, y'all. Juju is a buff. It's official. Let's see what happens next. It's going to be crazy. Sko Buffs, baby. Sko Buffs. Let's go. See y'all later.